But you don't have any trace of a Turkish accent when you speak Dutch, so you must have been to school and everything.
Yes, I have.
Did you get born here?
No, I did not. But when we came over, I was really young, so.
So you just went to school and learned a normal Dutch.
I did had my education here in Holland.
Yeah, because you can hear it, and my daughter has the same because she speaks Polish, without any foreign accent, and I can't do that. So when I speak Polish, they can hear that I'm a foreigner.
So let's see.
But not with my daughter.
Let's be a little bit of tour guide. That's the Haarlemmer Poort.
Yeah,
the building over there. It used to be the entrance to the city. One of the entrances to the city. And this is pretty much what remained.
There's ABN AMRO, one of the famous Dutch banks.
That's true. The RBS equivalent.
Oh dear, don't let's talk about RBS, it's an embarrassment.
No,
It's a real embarrassment. I won't even mention that I'm about 16 Scottish, because they've made us all ashamed, I think, and Barclays, of course.
Well, there are very few banks in Europe who are still clean after all what has happened.
Well, that's right. I mean, I have actually got a Barclay card, but I don't have. I've got a small debit balance on it because I didn't. I got annoyed with them, so I stopped using it. I just left a few pounds on it so that they'd have to keep sending me the statements at their own expense, but they couldn't get any money off me. But it means I effectively.
That's nice.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't like them after a certain period of time, and
imagine if like 10 or 20 million people living in the UK would do that.
Yeah, it'd be a nice form of protest, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Mind you,
leaving a few pounds on their account and that's it.
Yeah. Well, not enough for the interest to pay for the administration cost. Yeah, but of course, if a lot of people did it, they'd twig and they would change the rules. They'd start charging people.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I can only get away with it because there's not many people doing it. But it's my own little protest, but it will never be able to be more than a little protest.
Satisfied.
Yeah, it gives me a certain smug satisfaction when I see those.
That's why you do it. So.
Well, this is it. But the Royal Bank of Scotland, I actually do have an account with them for the simple reason that they gave much better service than my old bank that I had before, which was Lloyd's TSB, which again I have a small. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that nice? That must be Grand Central Station.
On the left side.
On the left side.
You can see the towers there. That's the Grand Central Station.
Okay.
On the opposite side, there's the St. Nicholas Church.
Ah, that's what that is. Okay. That's the guy that brings the presents at Christmas time.
Well,
but he was Turkish.
That's the same. Well, in that time it wasn't called Turkey.
No,
it was small Asia. So.
Yes. Asia Minor. Yes. Yeah. Yes, it's interesting.
These are the canals.
Oh, that's nice, lovely, lovely. Yeah, because I've seen the Hagia Sophia, but I didn't go inside.
Yeah, you could because it's a museum now.
Yeah. So. But you can't hire it out for weddings and that.
No, you cannot.
That's a pity.
So the left side is the central.
Because my daughter is actually Sophia. I could hire it for her wedding. You see, get everybody to go to Istanbul.
Yes, but I think aside from the fact that it's a museum, not a lot of musea are very willing to have receptions in their museum.
Well, I don't know. Some of them seem to like the extra income.
Of course,
but of course you're probably.
Aside from that aspect,
the Turks are probably looking after things very well without that.
Yeah, but aside from that aspect, of course, it also it's a mosque. And
yes,
they're not really keen of having a wedding, especially a not Muslim wedding.
Well, there we are.
So,
well, that's right. Yes. Well, that's not very tolerant, is it?
It's relative.
I mean,
depends on what you.
If you want to come and have a wedding in a church, you can do it. You don't have to be a Christian.
If it's in any church, I can do it definitely.
Yeah.
But if I would go and would want a wedding in what's the name of the church? The famous one in.
Well, not the one where the guy was burning the Koran. You couldn't do it there, no.
No.
But then you wouldn't want to.
No, in the UK UK, if I'm not wrong. It's,
We're talking about St Paul's Cathedral.
for example.
Well, you can, but you have to be royalty.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
well,
only royalty could afford it.
Well, that's also.
I mean, they
really
say
tolerant.
they say no, but they say it with price. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, everything.
Yeah. I mean, if I wanted to have it in the Topkapi, if I wanted to hire the Topkapi Palace for my 50th birthday party
but again,
next year,
I think it's
get all my subscribers
to
go
it's
along.
a no-go.
No, you see, the reason why. Look at those police on horseback. That's interesting, isn't it? Because those horses, they've got a good sense of smell. They can smell out, and if there's anybody here that isn't using drugs, they can ask them what they're doing, why they haven't got any drugs, and offer them some. That's
quite big, to be honest.
yeah, it's nice though, isn't it? But is it fair? I don't know. It's just not fair. It doesn't give people a chance to run away. It's not. Mind you, if you've got a bike, you're still in with a good chance. Horses don't really like bicycles, do they?
I don't think that they're like traffic, period.
No. Oh, this is nice, isn't it?
Now we're going towards the new market.
Okay, great.
Towards the dark area.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Is it actually part of the red light district, this market?
It is just beside the red light
Oh dear.
district. So,
be very careful.
I'll show you in a second when we're there.
Uh-huh.
Because the red light district is actually a pedestrian area.
Is it? Okay.
It is. So, but we'll be there in a second. I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, very nice and good Chinese and Thai restaurants around here.
Oh, that's nice. I love Thai food and I like Chinese food. Yeah, I do like all of that. But you guys, you had, yeah, well, no, I say the Dutch. The Dutch had Indonesia, right?
Yes, we have.
So you can have sambal ulek.
You can, but the better Indonesian restaurants are not in this area.
That's
this
interesting.
area is known as Small China.
Yes,
so,
Junggokor.
It just parallel to this street is called the Zeedijk.
Yes.
There's a very famous small Chinese restaurant called Nam Kee.
Right.
And I would definitely recommend you to, if you would want to have.
Well, tomorrow I've got some free time, so I might go.
In this street.
There, down there. Oh, there's a coffee shop. Is that one of those druggy coffee shops?
That's one of the druggy coffee shops.
Okay, I don't know. I have never tried that actually.
By the way, this is the new market.
Is it?
This area here.
Right.
If you walk through there, that's the red light district.
Is it? Okay.
And yeah.
That's interesting.
Later on, when you
okay, so the restaurant I'm going to in De Waag is along there, yeah? Oh, just there. Okay, excellent.
In the old
Many thanks.